Hey Slayers, what's up? It is your girl Tiana, aka the Swagslayer, creator of the Swagslayer Talk, right here live on Swagslayer Fashion YouTube channel. Also live stream to the Swagslayer page over on Facebook with my lovely co-host Rhonda, the Pink Diva Studios, and we are coming to you live today to talk about augmented reality, Veve, OMI, aka Ecomi, and all that's going on in the space of augmented reality licensing and all kind of brands that we know and love. Before we jump into it, I do want to say hello to everybody. What's up, Funny Cat? How are you today? Tasha, thanks for coming by to hang out with us. Penny, as usual, our regular. We love you, girl. I also want to remind you, hey, Ava, hey, what's up? I also want to remind you guys, don't forget that on May 14th, I think it's the 14th.
Oh my gosh.
I get my dates mixed up. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing a live karaoke night. So you don't want to miss that because it's going to be a hot, funny mess. You are going to have the time of your life. It is on a Friday. I do believe it is the 14th. It is coming up.
I don't know. I have too many dates.
I have a new phone. It's hard for me to get to my it's hard for me to get to my calendar. What is up, Terry? Thank you for coming to hang out and to learn about all these awesome things that we're doing. I don't even have it on my calendar. Is it the 14th?
So, Lord Jesus, you don't even have it on the 14th on a calendar.
I have it on my IG.
I do believe it is the 14th.
Okay, follow me on IG. That's where it's at.
Because I know because I have something to do on the 14th, and it is on the 14th.
Okay. I'm glad that she knows at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is up, Stephanie? Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
I see you. Hey, Kiana from Kiana Vision. Make sure you're following her because this girl is a trip. Okay.
I follow her. And Derek, was it Derek's chat? Yes. I said I was going to follow her.
Yes.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Okay. So we are going to jump into this to get started. So what I am going to do is share my screen in just a moment, but I want to kind of give you guys a background. If you don't have pen, paper, I'm going to give you a moment to run and grab that because you're going to want to write these things down. This is definitely a topic for resellers and people with a reseller mind, but it's also a topic that can get a little tricky. So you're going to want to take notes. And if you have questions in the comments, I will answer them. But remember, this live video is just on the basics. So if it gets too complex, I may skip that question and we may address that at a later time because I don't want you guys to be scared from all the information. I'm only going over the basics because it is a complex topic, but if you can understand the basics of it, you can jump in and get your feet wet and start doing what we do already with hard goods, clothing, and everything else that we sell, but in a digital augmented reality world. Okay. So first, I'm going to go over some vocabulary. So the first vocabulary word I'm going to go over is fiat. Fiat currency means dollar bills in the United States. If you're somewhere else, it could be euro. Whatever your current currency is for the country that you live in would be fiat currency. So the next word we're going to go over is digital or cryptocurrency, which is the currency that you would use in a digital atmosphere such as Bitcoin. Most people can relate and have heard of Bitcoin. So that's what a digital or cryptocurrency is. There are many digital and cryptocurrencies, but we're going to keep it really basic because Ecomi / OMI, OMI is a digital currency. And we'll be talking about that today. What's up? Say here first. I believe her name is Ella. I learned that last night.
Ella. I always think of Rihanna. Ella.
So you can use the one that's already open.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I'm being interrupted because I am also a mom and a wife, and we're all home together.
Yeah, so life happens.
Yes. So the next thing I want to talk about is augmented reality. Augmented reality is a mix between fantasy and actuality. So we'll go over that a little bit. And examples of that would be, if you guys remember The Sims, or Oregon Trail, like back in the day on a floppy disk. If y'all remember floppy disk, y'all play Oregon Trail somewhere at school at some point. Or more commonly, people are more familiar with Second Life. So it's like you go into this world that doesn't exist, but there are people there. You can talk to them. But augmented reality is kind of the hybrid of both. A good movie to kind of give you an idea of what this world will look like is Tomorrowland. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely watch the movie. It's so awesome. She would put the glasses on and she'd be somewhere different, but she still had to deal with the elements here in the real world. So that's kind of the closest I can give you guys of an example, because it's really a hybrid of the two, where I can see the fantasy world and my real world all at the same time through a device. So those are the terms that we're going to use mainly today. So we are going to talk about Veve. I'm so excited, guys, and I'm so hyped up because Veve had a drop today. If you're following me over on Instagram, you probably saw some of my posts. They, oh man, do I not have the video? I put it on my thing. I don't know where I got it from. I was going to play the video. Oh, I'm so silly. I was supposed to make sure I uploaded it here and then play it for you guys, but I was so busy trying to make sure I got the characters from the drop, so I didn't do that part. My bad. What's up, C?
Hey,
so they dropped Batman before, they've dropped Ghostbusters, so I'm gonna show you on the screen share here some different things that they were able to drop in an augmented reality. So this is the one that they dropped today. And I really wanted to show you guys the video, but again, I was too busy trying to buy these. They're 3D animated creatures. And you are going to be able to use them in the future in what they're calling the Veveverse. The Veveverse has not been created yet. They are working on it. And you will be able to use these characters in that universe, sort of like I talked about for like Second Life, The Sims, that type of environment. So of course they have Batman, they have Joker's girlfriend, they are looking and they're talking about doing Pokemon, and this is the symbol for Veve. Jurassic Park, of course they've already done Back to the Future, on 3 DeLoreans, because they come in different categories, I should say, because you can get a common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and I believe special rare is how they come. And you can read about them, of course, on the website. So what I want to go over just a little bit before we dive just into the fun stuff. Excuse me. Ecomi is the coin, which is like Bitcoin, that you're able to purchase. At this time, you're able to purchase Ecomi and use it for, I would say, to hold for future value. But you can purchase all of the characters with what they are calling gems. But let me read Ecomi for you. It says, Ecomi is a technology company based out of Singapore, which aims to lead the way in the emerging digital collectible space, as well as protection of digital assets. Ecomi offers a one-stop shop for digital collectibles through Veve app, bringing pop culture and entertainment into the 21st century. That is on ecomi.com. I'm reading it for you off of the Google, so I can just continue to go from each page to let you know. So it does say, how do I get Ecomi, which is a coin like Bitcoin. So the steps, these are some steps. These aren't the only steps, but these are very basic steps to help you understand how it works. So it says, step 1, you want to register on Coinbase. There is a link in my Instagram bio, my milkshake, which is in the description, if you want to get free digital currency by using that link. It is an affiliate link. I'll also get free digital currency. They pick the currency they give you. So they could give you Bitcoin. They could give you Ethereum. They can give you a plethora of things, but you can always trade those in for what you do want. Anyway, so once you register an account on Coinbase, you'll have to buy one of the major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Step 2, you'll buy coins with fiat money. Again, we talked about fiat money is the currency of your local country. For the United States, it is dollar bills. Once you finish the process, you'll transfer your crypto to an altcoin exchange, which you'll need to pick one. I don't have one to recommend. There's so many. It almost doesn't matter because you're not going to leave your coins on there. You're going to immediately take them off. And then you'll deposit the BTC, which is Bitcoin, to the exchange. And then you'll trade it for the OMI, also known as the Ecomi coin. And then this way you can hold on to that for future value, just as people are holding on to their Bitcoin for future value. And once the value goes up, then they will, sell some of them off to then trade back in for fiat currency. And of course, buy things that we buy every day. So with that being said, those are some of the steps to get Ecomi. That's the easiest way. You do not need Ecomi to purchase on the Veve app. Now, again, Veve is an app on the Apple Store or the Android store that you can download so you can purchase these collectibles that I showed you pictures of earlier.
Oh.
Go ahead, Rhonda. Did you have a question?
I'm doing like class. Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so the bottom line for me is,
yes.
Because when I saw Harley Quinn, I was here for it. And Batman, because I love all that type of thing.
Yes.
Now, I just want to, now is this just like cryptocurrency?
The collectibles are not cryptocurrency.
Okay, so what is the bottom line what I would do with these if I got them?
You would save them and either sell them later for a higher price, which we'll go over, or keep them to play in the Veve verse.
Okay, well, that's what I needed to know.
Yes, you're able to use them for gamers and such things because, like I said, Pokemon is coming, and Pokemon Go was the craze when it came out. So you can save them to play with them in the Veve verse, or again, you can go ahead and just resell them. So, for example, this morning, they did a drop this morning at 8 a.m. PST. For these cute little,
good doggone well, I was asleep.
For these guys here.
How much do these normally run?
Right, that's what I'm going to tell you. So there's several, and again, if you get a common, they're the most inexpensive. If you get an ultra rare, they're going to be the most expensive, and of course, a specialty rare. Usually, you cannot buy those. Those are gifted by the platform, if I understand correctly. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I believe they are just gifted. Can I believe I can't find this video that I totally downloaded? Like, what is happening? So these guys were inexpensive compared to the other drops. They range from $6.99 to $14.99. The ultra rare was $14.99. However, the DeLorean was $100. You were going to pay $100. However, they're reselling for $800 and above. So if you purchase these in the Veve, in the Android or iOS app, they have a marketplace. So after you purchase from them in the app, you can then go into the marketplace and set your price for your collectible and resell it. Again, that's what we're here for, right? And resell it to someone else in the market. So as I stated, the DeLoreans were for $99.99. Those are dollars, but they call them gems in the app. You purchase them through the Google or iOS Play Store. I have Android, so I'm probably going to refer to that. So I purchased my gems through the Google Play Store. Those gems, go ahead.
No, so once I, I'm sorry, I just have to take it piece by piece. Okay, so once I purchase, say Batman, and I'm sure that that's a big one. So once I purchase Batman, how long would you recommend that I just hold on to Batman? Or anything, or really anything, like DeLorean, if you get a hold of that, how long would you hold on to that? Or would you be watching the marketplace to see, the ups and downs, arounds, and all that?
Very good question. What's up, Lisa, who is all about the gem? She was like, yes. So it's just like anything else. So for example, in the resale world where we resell clothes, some people may say that top brands are Patagonia, Free People, etc., right? So that would be like the ultra rares of the collectibles in Veve. How long do you hold on to something that is sold out before you sell it? You're going to kind of have to make that decision. So if you pay $100 for a DeLorean in Veve, and you want to drive it in the Veveverse once the Veveverse is completed, you're not going to sell it because you're going to want to drive it around. But if you're literally here for reselling, yes.
I am so confused. Okay, so so they're gonna what do you call it? The Veve universe.
Veveverse, yes.
Veveverse. Okay, I'm sorry. But Veveverse, okay, so that's gonna be like what do you call it? What you just said?
It's like it's augmented reality. It's like Second Life for The Sims. It's a world that you can go into and interact with others.
Right, because I remember The Sims. But so then you'll be able to just, you know, go ride around and all this. Now, is this until you decide you want to sell it?
Yes. And you can, they are talking, now their talks, I don't have confirmation on this, that you'll be able to lease out your collectible to others, and they will pay you for the time that they have it. So for example, we have a collection of the DeLoreans. We have each one, and there are 5 levels of, you know, common to ultra special rare, which I said earlier. They only had 3. They had common, rare, and ultra rare. So we have all 3. And then the plan is, you know, there's 3 of us. Each one of us can drive ours around in the Veveverse. However, I know my husband, and money talks. And if the price gets to a point, he is going to let that bad boy go because he does not care about driving it around in the Veveverse. He's not a gamer. He will game if there's a game available. He is not a gamer. So he would trade for money than the experience of the game. But there are gamers out there who will lease your collectible and or buy your collectible. So for example, 3Gen Hustle got a DeLorean when it first hit. He picked his up, I believe, when they hit the app, and then resold it on the market. We got all of ours on the market because we could not get any when they hit the app. So we paid more than the $99. But 3Gen Hustle said he sold his for $800. So if you want to buy something for $100, you don't have to store it in your home. It's right here in your handy dandy cell phone, and then resell it less than 24 hours later for $800, and that makes you happy, then go for it. Some people are saving theirs and have them for sale for $10,000. So you have to decide what's going to make you happy, what's going to work for you. So today I did pick up those Crypticans. I did get the ultra rare, which they only had 1. They had 12 in the collection, I believe 12 or 13. They only had 1 ultra rare. And again, their price points were pretty low because the Mermicorns that they had out started at $12.99. Let's see if I can show you a Mermicorn here. They're just mermaid unicorns.
And I like
they're
that
not.
kind of stuff.
So like this is a regular unicornos. Here, I have him, but then the Mermicorns had like a mermaid tail on them.
So I would love that.
Oh, you know, I got him. My husband got me him for Mother's Day. He actually got me the whole Mermicorn collection. Not that I'm into Mermicorns, but I have my first collection on Veve, and in Veve, very similar to Instagram, I can show people what I have. There is a vault that you can show, and I can put everything in my vault. It's like a showroom, and people can see what I have in my vault, but I can also keep it private. So this Ghostbuster symbol was also in Veve, and they sold several kinds, but they did have a special rare that people have for sale for $30,000 in the market.
Ooh, child.
Yes, somebody actually posted theirs for $5.9 million, and we shall see what will happen.
So what is the price point?
I know. The reason I'm bringing this to you guys is because we resell. That's what we do here. And I'm here to show you anything that can help you grow your business, help you grow yourself as an individual and get to your hopes, goals, and dreams, and still be able to have that time to spend with the people you want to spend doing what you want to do. So this is the special rare, this gold one here. And this is the one that they were selling. People are asking 30,000 for. It's the special rare. So they're, like I said, they're different collections. They have collections coming, you know. I don't have a schedule for it. So, I mean, none of us really have a schedule. We just watch to see. So this is what a vault looks like. So this one has Batman and I can't remember her name.
Harley Quinn.
Yes, Harley Quinn in the vault. So your vault looks like this. You can actually walk inside of it. There's room on the left, right. There's this wall here, but you can put stuff behind. It's a partition. It looks more like a art gallery for you to be able to go ahead and go in and show your stuff and show other people. So again, this is the app. So here I do want to show you, they have DC, Star Trek, Ghostbusters, Adventure Time, the Powerpuff Girls. I don't know how to say this, so I'm not going to. Yeah, that. They have Batman here, Bombshells, Harley Quinn, Black, White, Red, Back to the Future, Superman, Jurassic Park. So these are the ones that are already confirmed and that will be coming soon or have already come. I've showed you ones that have already come. So like Jurassic Park is not there yet. My husband has promised he will get me a Raptor because it is my absolute favorite one. I'm hoping they have blue. And then kind of here in the background, you can see what a showroom looks like. So my showroom does not have, and I haven't seen anybody's that have these shelves, tape, whatever these are. They don't have these in them. They just have those partitions. So all of my things are sitting on the floor because I don't have these weird stands. Maybe those are coming in the future. But it does have a virtual showroom. It says collectors display their collectibles with pride and with Veve continues this in a digital realm. Okay, sorry. Let me read again. Collectors display collectibles with pride and with Veve continue this in the digital realm. Create and customize virtual showrooms to showcase your digital collectibles and share this experience with other Veve collectors around the world. Move through your virtual showroom on your phone, FPS game style, or bring your showroom to life in augmented reality and physically walk through them all on your phone or tablet. So again, if you've ever had those goggles that you stick your phone in and then like you walk around and you play a game, which I let my daughter do, but it always has to be like in an open field because you will walk into the wall. It is very similar. It's exactly the same way. You literally can put your phone in those glasses and walk around and see, you know, your virtual showroom or view somebody else's virtual showroom, or you can just do it digitally, you know, with your thumbs on your phone. That works as well. So it is a whole space. Now, again, they are coming up with racetracks where you can just drive cars like on a track. And eventually in the Veve-verse, you will be able to get in as the, what is the word? I can't think of it. I can't remember right now. When you're the avatar, where you can get in as the avatar and physically drive the car in the Veve-verse. So the sooner you are in on what's going on and how it works and you know how to, you know, exchange your fiat currency for the gems, the sooner you understand the platform, you get your hands on the platform because not everybody knows about Veve, then you will be able to have yourself in the appropriate place to be able to capitalize on what's going on. So here it says buy and sell with others in the secondary market. And that is the market I was telling you about. So when Veve does a drop, you go in and you make your purchase. If you purchase something, you decide later you don't want it, you can sell it in the marketplace. Very similar to any marketplace. Am I yelling? I'm so excited. Sorry.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but it seemed like your voice did elevate quite a bit.
All of a sudden, my ears heard it and was like, calm down.
Well,
You will be able to resell it very similar to any marketplace that we currently use, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, so on and so forth, forever and forever. It's a new marketplace, but again, this marketplace takes no space in your home. So for those of you who are like, oh my gosh, my space is so small, I can't have 1,000 items in my Poshmark closet, I have no place to store it, you possibly, depending on what your pockets look like, could have 1,000 collectibles in Veve that you can resell in the marketplace.
well,
And because there are a limited number of each collection, that's all there is. Once they're gone, they're gone. So it says in Veve secondary market, you can buy and sell from other Veve collectors. If you miss out on a digital collection when it drops, or you need one to complete your set, you can browse the secondary market and see if others have listed the collectibles you need for sale. So they advertise their marketplace. Sometimes it is down for maintenance. Like the other day, it was down for maintenance because they added new features, because you can just sell your collectible, or you can put your collectible up for a bid. Does that sound familiar? It does. So this was the latest drop right here. The I don't know what this says. It doesn't matter.
What is that?
Cryptozonic Crypticans. So they are Crypticans. I do know that. This is series 1. And again, series 1 is like first edition. So, people will pay more for the first edition of a book than they will pay for the 100th edition of a book. I don't know why the books say the same thing, but whatever. That's not me. I'm not a booker, a collector of books. I just made that up. I don't collect books, so I can care less. I like to read books. But I don't care what collection it is, as long as the information is the same. Like the series doesn't matter. But for same token, series 1 is important. They made 77,000 of these, and within 15 minutes, 44,000 of those sold out. There were 12 or 13 altogether. Let's see what happens if I click on drop details, because since the drop already happened, I don't know if it's the same information. Okay, so yes, so this is the series. I wanted to see if it was going to show you all of them, but I mean, they just kind of look like this. Now, I can't show you on here because I couldn't figure out, and I can show you on Instagram in a video form later, but I couldn't do it, on a live. You can actually walk around him. He's a complete 3D creature. So you can take photos with him. You can set him up in different places. And once you get on Veve, you are able to see where other people put it. So today, my husband and I was scrolling through the feed after the drop, and we made our purchases, and somebody had taken theirs and put it on the toilet and took a picture. So people do some crazy stuff with their things, but you can put them anywhere because it's augmented reality. So he or she, your animal collectible, is there on your device, but everything in your real world is still around it, and you can place it wherever you want and take pictures with it. I don't know if you can record video. You cannot record video. I don't know why I said I don't know. You can't really record video yet, but I'm sure that will come in the future. So again, that was this morning's drop. And then if you stay up to date with what's going on, you can continue to see when the drops are. So at the bottom is all their social media. So I clicked on Instagram, which is tagged in all the posts that I talked about doing this today. And so you can see what's going on, what they have, what the collections look like. And then this, let me see if I can play this video. No, it's not going to let me because I need to sign in, and that is the wrong sign-in information, which is sad because I want to show the video so bad. But again, they have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know what this is, and they have Discord. And the Discord is jumping all day, every day, nonstop. Like you barely can keep up with what's going on in the Discord. So again, so this is Ecomi.com, also known as OMI. This is the digital token. Let me come back to the screen. Do we have any questions, Rhonda? Because I can't, I'm sharing the screen. I can't see.
Well, I just downloaded. So,
hey, Shar. And there's no referral code or anything like that, just so y'all know.
No, I'm just downloading the app and joining. And
yes. And I put Swagslayer. So y'all put something fun, because again, this is a gamer community. It's not like, other places where like you might put your actual name, no one cares. They are gamers. They always have some fantasy made up, whatever. So I just put Swagslayer. I put that everywhere. So just keep that in mind when you're creating your account. These are for people who game all day, all night. Make something fun. And it doesn't have to be your business name. I mean, I put Swagslayer, but I mean, that's who I am, whatever, business or no business. So I would just say, put something fun, something unique, have a good time. If you wanted to go with your brand, then put your branding on it. But don't think you have to put your name, like maybe in Clubhouse or on Facebook or whatever like that. You don't have to do that. I'm trying to read these comments. Lisa says her mind is absolutely blown on this. Thanks so much for sharing this with us. Yes, you are welcome. You're welcome. That's what we do here on the Swagslayer Talk. We try to open your mind and give you options, because honestly, at the end of the day, we just all want options, and money gives us options. The more of that we can make, the more options that we have. Okay, Lisa also put, I think this is my... I think this may finally help me get my thrift hating game loving boyfriend involved in resell. Oh yes, get him on that, boo, because if he play games, he gonna be like yes. And just tell him when you tell him about it that you heard it here first on the Swagslayer Talk. That's all I'm saying.
Child, it's like entering the FBI. You gotta. All this code here. Oh my goodness.
Yes. And then keep in mind, pretty much everything I showed you is sold out in Veve. It's only available now in the marketplace, which is another, individual selling to you, just like a reseller. So it's a seller selling to a customer, because the drops sell out in 10 minutes. Like, let's be real, they are gone. And the app is not even at full capacity. So many people don't even know about it, and it's selling out in 10 minutes. It's like the Nike drops. They're gone in 3 minutes. It's going to be even more competitive when more and more people learn about it and start downloading the app and start using it. They add, Pokemon and everything, and people really start talking about it. Now, this is the part that, yes, you're welcome, Ella. Oh, thanks, Lisa. You're so sweet. I met Lisa in person, y'all, which is a whole nother conversation. I can't wait till we're on a live together so we can talk about it, because that was amazing. Her best friend was amazing. We had a great time. Okay, so now that I have read through all the comments, I'm going to go back off the screen, and Rhonda, my comment expert, may or may not be paying attention, because she's paying attention.
But I hate, the one thing I hate about when you sign up for something is when they ask you your birthday, and then hell, I'm old, so I gotta travel all the way to the next universe to find,
Rhonda, I never put my actual birthday. I have a app birthday, so it's quick. So I just put my app birthday, and as long as I'm over 21, it doesn't bother me.
Girl, because I'm not born. I wasn't born in 1998.
So this is the important part, Slayers. If you have that pen and paper available, like I told you, write this down. If you didn't get the pen and paper, like I said, run and grab one. So this is where the money is made on the back end. We always talk about the money being made on the front end. Sell your stuff on Poshmark, eBay, whatever, and be a hustle monkey for the rest of your life. No, and more no. So no. This is the back end. This is like when you open a curtain for the Wizard of Oz and it was just a man there pushing buttons. Well, we finna be the man pushing the buttons and letting everybody else run around like crazies. You ready for it? Ecomi, aka OMI, is a digital currency very similar to Bitcoin. So if you've heard of Bitcoin, just keep it in the same category. It's digital currency. You want to, I've already gone over the steps how you can get it, but you want to be able to go in and purchase the OMI tokens if you believe that Veve and the Veveverse and the collectibles that they're making are going to be profitable in the future. This is what you could call a stock if you're not familiar with digital currency. I'm trying to break it down in an easy and simple way for you to relate to it. going back to something you already are familiar with, okay? They're not exactly the same, so let me make that clear. And this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not a lawyer. You can speak to your CPA or whoever does that for you about the details. I'm only here to give you generalizations and my experience on how I did it with what's going on with Ecomi, aka OMI token. So the white papers here at the top, I'm not going to click on that and read that because it's a whole lot. It explains to you the purpose of Ecomi, what it's for, what it's used for. I don't care what digital currency you're looking at. Read your white papers because that is the information you need. It's almost like the ingredients and instructions of a thing on why it works. And the most important question you should ask yourself, does this token have utility? Does it have a purpose in the real world? Can you see people using this every day or on a regular basis? If not every day, you know, regularly, once a week, once a month, etc. Read your white papers. Brief summary, the Ecomi token with GoChain is going to fuel the Veve app and the Veveverse. So again, read the white papers. This is just a basic breakdown of all of these topics today. You can also look at the token matrix to get more information about it. But again, the white papers are very important. Yes, they are long, but it's worth reading so you can make the best decision for your situation because everyone's situation is different. So again, I'm going to read this. Veve is an app-based marketplace for premium licensed digital collectibles. With Veve, users can obtain common, rare, or one-of-a-kind digital collectibles, customize and showcase them in the virtual showrooms, as well as buy, sell, or trade collectibles with other Veve users, all from the palm of your hand. So, I do want to point out that these collectibles that we've been looking at are actually called NFTs, non-fungible tokens. That's what NFT stands for. You can look up NFTs more in depth because it is a complex topic that we're not going to touch on today, but it is an NFT. If you've been watching the news, if you've opened Facebook, somewhere along the way, you have heard someone or saw something that said NFT, non-fungible tokens. That is what that collectible actually is. There are other platforms that you can purchase NFTs, such as Rarible, and you can get them, save them, sell them. The reason we're talking about Veve is because on those other platforms, they don't have the licensing that Veve has. Now, granted, there is a sports one and they're focusing on sports. So they do have the licensing for like sports teams or different kinds of sports like that. So yes, but if you're not into sports, how likely are you going to go over there to buy that? Like it is a smaller market and collection of people on that platform. But on Veve, it's very nostalgic. How many of us know Pokemon? How many of us know Jurassic Park? How many of us know Ghostbusters? How many of us know all of these things? Batman, you know, and we want to share them with our kids, especially when you have that one-on-one time, if you have a little one, to play with them and show them because you remember, like, I love Care Bears. I got one when I was 3 years old for my grandma and I still have it. I share that with my daughter. I bought her the same exact one that I have because she wasn't allowed to touch mine because he's fragile. So think about that. Veve has a wider base of clientele to come to their platform because they have licenses for so many things that are familiar to us and are continuing to get licensing for other things that are also very familiar to us. So again, I will go over the instructions again on how you can buy Ecomi. You can just Google it. Coinbase, though, is a great platform. I do recommend Coinbase. I do have a link in the bio. It's my milkshake link under my name. You click there and then you scroll down and look for the one that says Coinbase and you will get free digital currency. Again, it is an affiliate link, so I will also get a kickback of free digital currency, but you don't pay anymore for it. So,
oh my gosh.
Yes.
I just downloaded. I'm so excited now.
Yay!
I just downloaded. I'm so excited. And you know, but I think that what I'm going to have to do is just a little deeper research to know exactly which ones to buy.
All of them, because you're in so soon that it doesn't matter. Doesn't
Oh,
matter. You
okay.
can literally, because as soon as I had mine and the drop was over, I had to wait a little bit because so many people were on the app. Like 5 minutes later, I was in the marketplace, and ones that people had bought for $7.99, $6.99, they were already reselling for $50.
Right.
So
Well,
just
yes, I'm gonna purchase me a couple today. I'm gonna have to go through it.
you have to, yeah. I would wait for the next drop because the marketplace rates, of course, are much higher. It's better if you can get in on the drop, but if you do see something in the marketplace that you believe will resell for more, buy it and just hold it. But scroll through the marketplace and kind of see the collections. And Terry is right. NFTs are selling for millions. Like,
I just saw that on Google.
Yes. You can definitely they're all kind of NFTs. You can create your own NFT. I started creating mine. We'll talk about that later, darling. But you can make your own NFT if you like. So that is another topic for another day. But I do want to get back to this. So a secure wallet. I'm gonna read it to you off the screen. With hundreds of blah blah. Sorry. With hundreds of millions of digital assets stolen each year, keep your digital currencies and private keys safe is now more important than ever. The secure wallet employs world-leading security, which is combined with ultra profitability and a world-first credit card size cold storage hardware wallet. So this is an advertisement for the secure wallet. It does look like a debit card. I have a secure wallet. It is more like an USB drive. It's about this long, because I highly, highly, highly recommend don't just leave your digital currency on the platform unless you're staking your tokens, which is a whole nother topic. We'll talk about staking tokens later. But because just like when banks, if you go back in history, just like when they first started having banks and people were bringing their money to the bank and everybody's money was in the bank, there were bank robbers. There's always going to be a thief looking to get something for free. Can you blame them? If they can figure out a way to steal your hard-earned whatever, why wouldn't they? It's always going to be there. So just the same as people robbed banks, people are going to try to rob exchanges this in the same way. But with digital currency, you can hold on to your own money in what they call a wallet or a digital, it's not digital, that's not what I meant, or a hard wallet, which is like a USB drive. It's a little longer. You can get them smaller now. They've come up with more. But also when you open a wallet, please, you have got to remember those words they give you. We will go over that at a later time, but when you open a secure wallet, they're going to give you a series of words. You need to know those words. You cannot lose them, or you're not going to be able to access your wallet to get into your stuff, because they sometimes will ask you, they'll give you like 12 words and they'll say, what's word number 5? So write them down in the right order and make sure you write them down, but don't leave them out for somebody else to see. Don't lose them. Don't store them digitally, because the whole point of having a secure wallet and those words is that a digital hacker, bank robber, is going to try to access it digitally, but because you know the key, they can't get into it because it's not saved anywhere on the internet. So that's another thing I just want to point out to you guys. But definitely look at your white papers. Don't just take my word for it. I definitely have OMI. I'm looking very forward to it reaching $1, which sounds like nothing, but let me point out, OMI is less than a penny right now. So if you're saying, I don't have any money, Tiana, like, what are you talking about? Like, I can't be invested in stuff. Okay, $20. So let's do the math, which I did earlier and wrote on a piece of paper that I did not bring in here as usual. Y'all know me. A sporadic mess all over the place. So let's just say it is 1 penny. That should be $2,000 if I remember correctly. 0.1. Nope, I'm sorry. 0.01 is 2,000. So if you take $20, you can purchase approximately 2,000 OMI tokens. It's less than a penny, but there are fees to move your money from one platform to another platform to another platform. So you should end up with just about 2,000 of the tokens. If that, Okay, this is where it gets real. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I am just showing you basic math, and I'm talking about my experience and just hypotheticals. Please, whatever you do with your money, you have to talk to a financial advisor, someone who's licensed in your state, and make a decision for you and your situation. So Ecomi is less than a penny. Let's say it's a penny. Let's say someone, let's say I spent $20 on Ecomi and got 2,000 tokens, correct? And then say later in the future that token goes to $1. Think about all the people who got Bitcoin when it first came out. It was less than a penny. Maybe they bought it at $1. My husband and I had Bitcoin. He actually used his Bitcoin to buy this diamond on my hand, okay? So he got it for nothing, traded it for a diamond right before our wedding. That was kind of a big deal. But at the same time, if we go back and talk to younger us, and say, guess what? Because I told him I didn't need a diamond. I'm the girl. I don't care. I just want the man to be the man in my house, and that's all I care about. I didn't need the ring. He wanted the ring for a symbol of our marriage, which is fine. But if we had not spent that Bitcoin on this rock, how much money would we have today? Okay, so let's take this back to Ecomi. I spent $20, I get 2,000. It goes to $1. How much is that? So if I take 2,000 times $1, okay, that's $200,000. No, it's $20,000. I think.
Math is not my friend.
I don't
you can't use a calculator. I mean, what's going on?
I'm using the calculator. Oh. I had 20,000. Yo, man, something's wrong. I think it's 20,000 because because they were a penny. Oh God, help. Barry, you know how to do math. You in the live chat. This is why I did it earlier and wrote it down, but then forgot the paper because I knew this would happen. Because I had to have my husband check and be like, wait, is this right? Y'all know I almost didn't get a bachelor's degree because of math. So let's not pretend like I know what's going on here. That's wrong because I know if I spent $1,500 on OMI right now, and then it went to $1, I'd have $150,000. So I know that other situation that's not correct because I know that math because that's what I did. So for those of y'all who can do math, just do the math. The point I'm trying to make is you can make that $20 way more than anything you're gonna buy right now, like that Starbucks coffee, that cute shirt, those new shoes. You're throwing away money. So my point with Bitcoin is, yes, I have this amazing rock on my finger. I love my husband, but if we had just held on to our Bitcoin, we would be millionaires today. But instead, I'm wearing $1 million on my hand. That's not worth $1 million. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, don't sleep on something if you believe in it. If you believe that this is going to be a company, say, when you first heard about Netflix but didn't know what Netflix was, or when you first heard about Amazon, whose stock is at $3,000 a share right now. Like, don't let that be this for you. And again, if you don't have a lot of money, don't spend a lot of money. It's less than a penny. Spend your 20, 10, 5, whatever you can afford, 100. I dropped 1,500, and for some people they're like, oh my God, what? Because at the end of the day, I could lose that $1,500. But because I believe in this and I'm going to be a part of this and I plan to participate with Veve and the Veve verse and drive my DeLorean around if my husband doesn't sell it in the Veve verse, I believe it will be something. And you might have to wait 5 years, 10 years to see that come to fruition. But there are channels out there that you can search Veve and watch other YouTubers who are like very focused on this, who are very gamer oriented. I did watch a price prediction video the other day. And what price prediction videos are, they take the current data you have and assume what it may be in the future. So I watched this gentleman. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. I'll try to put it somewhere later if I find it. He was doing the price prediction based on just how it's growing right now. And let me also point out to you, Veve has been open on the app for less than a quarter, so less than 3 months. It's been open. I believe its first 2 months, it exceeded whatever goal it thought it was going to have. There's so many people on the app, they couldn't even handle the amount of traffic. So he was predicting, just based on the growth that it had in the beginning, that February of 2022, so next year, a few months from now, Ecomi OMI token should be worth about $7. Now that is a prediction. It could be more, it could be less. Think about all the people who are predicting that Bitcoin will hit $100,000 before the end of the year. It could be more, it could be less. It's already crossed the threshold of 55,000 on Bitcoin and such like that. So people who are making these price predictions are using data, and anyone who's going to show you their price predictions should be showing you data. But you also don't have to take that one person's word. You can look at other people who are also doing the same thing and that show you the data that they're using to get to that price prediction. So my point is, if you bought Ecomi today, which I'll go over the steps one last time before we end, and say by December it is worth $1, that is exponential growth that you can't get. And how many, like, you can't get that in stock market, can't get that reselling stuff. And what I would say is, maybe wait for the next drop, buy whatever they have, sell it in the open market, and then use that money to buy Ecomi. Because I know for me, I feel way more comfortable when I'm investing money I didn't work for. So for example, if I work for my $20, I bought the NFTs, the collectibles in Veve, then sold those NFTs for a profit, I'll take my hard-earned $20 back out. And then I know the rest of that technically is free money because I just rolled it and made a profit. And then I can take that to buy Ecomi, OMI token, and feel way more secure when the price is fluctuating, because it fluctuates all day and all night. And I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm losing my money. I don't feel like that, because I'm like, oh, free money. Okay, if I make more, if I lose it, so it doesn't bother me as much when it is free money. So I would definitely tell you guys to read about that, think about that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my experience that we have had with Veve, OMI / Ecomi, and Augmented Reality. I do want to touch on Terry's question she asked me the other day, and I told her I would touch on it. So if you want to get an idea of Augmented Reality on your phone, y'all know my phone died on me, my S8 Active that I love because I can run it over, I can drop it on the floor, it didn't matter, it always worked. But some kind of way internally, the software or something, the motherboard just stopped working. I had it for quite a while. So I had a warranty exchange, and they sent me the S9 Plus. It's so big, y'all. And so it has now, when I take a photo, I can do augmented reality inside my phone. Now I have an Android, so I don't know if this works for iOS. Another reason I don't have iOS, because they be having too many chains on, and I ain't got time for that. I pay too much money for you to tell me what to do. You're not my daddy. Okay, so anyway, if you go in, it has more options.
I was trying not to say nothing, but it was hilarious. Jack G. Okay.
I just had to make sure y'all know. So it says AR zone at the top of my phone. So I can click an AR zone under more options under photos. Like you can do panoramic, you can do hyper shutter, stuff like that. But I clicked on AR zone, which is augmented reality zone. And on my phone, I have several options. I can do an AR emoji camera. So if you follow me on Instagram, I did post a girl in a dress in my logo with purple hair. And she came out of the AR emoji camera. And you can change their skin tone, their eye color, their eyebrows, hair, shape, all of that, and you can create your own AR emoji. You can also make AR emoji stickers. It's very similar to the Bit emoji. It's just already on my phone. I don't have to download an app for that. So that is how I created that, and you can put custom clothing on your individual. They have tops, pants, dresses, and shoes that you could customize. They can wear socks, but you can't customize them. Great
Oh,
question, Ashley. That's not how it works. I'm going to go over it one more time because I knew that I went over in the beginning and it is a little complex. So you can just Google what is Ecomi, ECOMI, which I did, and then it will tell you the steps. So you want to create an account on Coinbase. That is very important. You need to have that account. Again, you can click on my milkshake link in the description below and then scroll down to you see Coinbase. Click there. It is an affiliate link. You will get free digital currency. I will get free digital currency. So the step one is register on Coinbase because you will need to buy one of the major cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Ethereum first. You have to have one of Bitcoin or Ethereum is the ones I would recommend. You can use another one, but Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of have a more stable price per se. It does fluctuate, but between the time it takes to do the transaction, it's pretty much the same. So you're not, losing any money. So after you purchase your Bitcoin or Ethereum on Coinbase, you'll go in and you have to purchase that with your fiat currency, which is US dollars or, euros, wherever you're from. So you'll have to purchase that in Coinbase and leave it in Coinbase. Then you're going to have to transfer that digital currency to an alternative exchange. So an altcoin exchange. So again, I don't have a recommendation for an altcoin exchange. If you guys really want one, I'll post one on my Instagram. But any altcoin exchange that carries Veve, there are several. I'm not going to run down a whole list of them. But again, if you really want to know what altcoin exchange to use, you want a recommendation, I'll put a small list together and put it on Instagram for you. Then you will go ahead and deposit your Bitcoin or your Ethereum and then trade it for the OMI token, because OMI is on the altcoin exchange, but you need to have the Coinbase in order to buy the Ethereum or the Bitcoin. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, what's up, Derek? Go ahead and let me know. Oh, she said she got them. But that's the steps in the process on how to do it. And then I would also just recommend Coinbase in general, because as things change and there are more coins coming and different things like that, it's just always good to have a good exchange in place. And Coinbase is a solid exchange that you can use regularly for different things and to rechange your money back to fiat currency. So that is something you want to do. What's up, La Sassy Chica? Thanks for coming to hang out. So I hope that answered your question as well, Terry, because yes, you have to buy the major currency first, Bitcoin or Ethereum, then put it on the alternative exchange, buy the OMI, and then of course you can either store it on your hard wallet or you can put it in your trust wallet. I do like the trust wallet because you can put pretty much anything in your trust wallet and save it there. So I like the trust wallet because I do like to pull myself off. The trust wallet you just download. I like to pull myself off the exchange and then put it onto my hard wallet, which I physically have. Yes, Rhonda, you had a question?
Okay, now I'm totally confused. So, before I do anything, I need to get a wallet or I need to buy coins.
You need to create an account in Coinbase.
Okay, create an account in Coinbase.
Yep, using the link in the description so you get some free digital currency, because free money is better than hard-earned money. That's all I'm saying.
Well, most definitely, darling. But okay, so I create the account in Coinbase first using the link.
Correct.
And then
oh, okay, yes. I will tell you. So then you buy Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Okay, and then I buy the Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Correct.
Okay. So then once I do that, that is in the wallet, goes into the wallet.
No, the wallet's last. So Coinbase is an exchange. I moved the Coinbase link higher up on my milkshake just so you guys don't have to go far. It's the second link now because this video was the first link. So Coinbase is an exchange. It's an exchange. So like on Wall Street, it's an exchange. of all the stocks that they have. Coinbase is an exchange. It has coins that you can trade for other coins. So it's the exchange. Once you buy the Bitcoin or the Ethereum on Coinbase, you'll go to an altcoin exchange, which is alternative coin, because Coinbase only has the major coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I can name more. Y'all wouldn't know what they were, so I just stick with those two. The alternative exchange.
That's right. I have Cash App, so I can buy it on Cash App.
Okay. You can buy it on Cash App, but then how do you get it to the alternative exchange?
Okay, never mind.
This is why we go through Coinbase. Now, yes, you can buy Bitcoin on Cash App. I would say if you want to buy some Bitcoin on Cash App, you can, but that's just to hold it. Like, you can't do anything else with it on Cash App except for spend it, and that's not what we're doing right now.
Oh no, we don't want to do that. Okay, right. So we get we're at Coinbase. We're buying the Bitcoin
or Ethereum, correct?
Or Ethereum, and then we're
you're gonna go to an alternative exchange. I will put a list on Instagram for you guys and I will put the steps on Instagram as well.
Okay, well let's just do that then.
Yes,
because this will take a minute.
That's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm here for, darling. That's what we do.
Well, I know, darling, because I was completely lost. But I got that.
You will move your coin, your digital currency from Coinbase to the alternative exchange. There are directions for that. You just follow the directions. What I will tell the newbies and anybody, even the OBs, because if you have sleep and you ain't paying no attention, you're going to lose your money. You can only send a Bitcoin to a Bitcoin wallet. This is so important. If you send Bitcoin to a wallet that is not a Bitcoin wallet, you will lose that Bitcoin forever. It is unretrievable. No one will get it. It will crash, burn, and die. Same with Ethereum. You can only send Ethereum to an Ethereum wallet. You must be paying attention. This is not anything you do half sleep, super hungry, if that makes you not pay attention, in a rush, or distracted, because this is your money that you are building for future things. You want to sit down and pay attention to what you're doing. You want to read the instructions. It's not a lot of instructions. It's usually like 2-3 sentences, and then make sure that you're like, yes, that looks right. And then if you're not sure, hit the go back button, because honestly, someone can walk you through it, but everything is just step by step on the screen. And if you just take your time and read each step, you can. If you want to, go YouTube it. There are plenty of people who will show you step by step on how to do it. But that is the key thing for everybody in the whole world. Bitcoin can only go to a Bitcoin wallet. Ethereum can only go to an Ethereum wallet, and so on and so forth. You cannot send one currency to a different currency's wallet. It doesn't work. You'll lose it. So that is my tip. These comments, hold on. Somebody said something. Give me a second.
Derek, I'm trying to cash out. I throw coins in the air over here.
Y'all are a mess.
Okay, looking for it on Coinbase.
And then, okay, so the last step, once you are on the alternative exchange, you will buy then the Ecomi. You'll trade that Bitcoin or Ethereum you bought, and you'll trade it for Ecomi, which is OMI. I say both because it's OMI on the exchange, but it's actually called Ecomi. Just like Poshmark is called Poshmark, but on the stock market, it's called Posh. That's why I use both names, so y'all will know, oh, that's the same thing. They're interchangeable because it is the same thing, but it has to have like a ticker number for that. So yes, Lil Sassy, you can buy Bitcoin. Okay, yes. Yeah, and that's another, okay. Also, another 100% thing that I recommend, Terry is telling the 100% truth. You can buy Bitcoin on the Cash App, PayPal, Coinbase, Robinhood, and so many other sites. I do not recommend that you buy Coinbase on Robinhood. Not that Robinhood is not a great app. It's just right now, you can't take your Bitcoin off the app. Like, you're stuck. You can only move it around inside the app or cash out. They're working on that. I heard an announcement that they're going to update it in a way that you can take it off, because honestly, you want to be able to. Bitcoin is like the gas for so many things. So is Ethereum. You need that to buy everything else, because they're a major currency. And if you can't take it off an exchange and you want to buy something that exchange doesn't have, then you're stuck. You're like, I can't do it. It's like being in jail. So, be mindful of that. Same with Cash App. Like, you can really only buy it to hold it or spend it. I do buy Bitcoin on Cash App, but you can only hold it or spend it because right now you can't take it off. So
okay, so the bottom line is that are you saying that if I want to buy in the universe
in Veve,
do I need the coins to do that?
No.
Okay.
Remember, purchasing the coins is like it's being behind the curtain, being the person who's really gonna make the money when the money hits. The Veve is the people in front. They're the employee. They're the workers. If you get in on the back end and are able to buy the coin, you're like the CEO. You're the people who look out the window who don't do no work. And Veve is all the workers. They have to wait for the drops to happen. They got to hope they get a drop and the app don't crash and kick them out. Then they got to resell it. Like, they're doing all the work. But you get to be on the back end and just be the investor. That's what the tokens are for.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if I wanted to buy something today, say I want to buy something today.
But wait, you have to be specific. Something. What is something? Is it a collectible, an NFT, or is it coins?
I have to pull up my thing. Because what did I pull up? I like something. But just say it's one of these little Thunderbird looking things.
That's an NFT collectible, correct?
Okay, so and it's rare. Okay, say I wanted to purchase that.
Yes.
So now, tell me.
You can just go to that. So, if you already have your app pulled up, if you go to your profile, we're talking about the Veve app. So, Rhonda, the Pink Diva Studios, is asking if she just wants to buy a collectible, which is also an NFT in Veve. I'm going over those steps. So, you would go into Veve, you would click your profile at the bottom. And then at the very top, it says wallet. And it shows a little blue gem. You click on the wallet.
Click on the wallet.
Yep. And then it'll say get more gems. And then you click on get more gems. You have to buy $4.99 at a time, which is $5. You can make it more. And then you'll hit buy now. When you hit buy now, it will give you an option to buy. If you have Google credits, use your debit or credit card, or use your cell phone service provider if they allow it. So like T-Mobile T-Mobile will allow you to purchase through the Google Play Store, and it goes on your bill later. So you can buy the gems just regular straight out through your iOS or Android store through the Veve app. Just whatever card you have connected, and then use those gems to purchase collectibles, which are NFTs. Again, that is the front of the house. Those are the employees running around. What we were talking about Ecomi / OMI is the back of the house. That's the investment side. There are two sides to every business, the front side and the back side. The back side is the investment side, which is the Ecomi, which is different. But you can definitely, if you do not want to buy digital currency, say you're not comfortable, you feel like you don't understand, you're not ready, you want to understand it more later, you can definitely just go into Veve and buy the NFTs and sell them on the open market. If that makes you comfortable, because that's where I was in the beginning when I first learned about digital currency. I was like, no, I just got to do the thing that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, see, I'm cool with doing this to start out. And then some of that other mind-boggling stuff you were talking about, I'll dig into that later. But I actually, because I'm asking so much about this particular thing, is because I want to get my granddaughter involved. And she likes this kind of thing. So I want to be able to show her, how she can get started with this. And then maybe I'll graduate to that.
Branch out.
That's mind-boggling.
And that's why we talked about both sides today, because I didn't want anyone to feel left out. Some people are on a different level and want to know how to buy the Ecomi tokens. And some of us are just starting and they just want to be able to buy. And that is another reason why we've only ever talked about Veve. I thought about talking about Ethereum, Bitcoin, a whole plethora, XRP. I love XRP. I would love to talk to you guys about XRP. But I also knew that, my slayers in the Slayerverse Y'all ain't ready because I'm barely ready for all of that information. So when I heard about Veve, I was like, this is definitely
doable.
A bridge, right? It's a bridge to those things for later on because it's very easy to understand Veve, the Veve app, buy the collectible, resell the collectible. So if we can start there, take those baby steps, then we can move into the second part of the video that we talked about Ecomi and Ecomi. But I did want to touch on that for anyone who does understand, who has that kind of mind, who wanted to move past just buying the NFT collectibles and want to purchase and invest in digital currency. And that's why we covered both today. I know it was a lot, you guys. I totally appreciate you hanging out and staying till the end. I hope you took some good notes. Of course, if you're following me, I'm sorry.
We have a question from
yes.
I see. Raquel.
Of course, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll continue to get updates and different things like that. So Little Sassy Chica says, so when are we buying inside the app? Coinbase or Veve are using cash dollars? Okay. So if you're in the app that you just downloaded, which is Veve, you're just going to use your regular money through the Google Play Store or iOS Play Store. I don't know how iOS has you pay. I can only kind of speak to Google Play because I have Android. It will let me pay with my credit card, my debit card, or my cell phone. I can have it billed to my cell phone provider. And then, of course, if you have Google Play points, you can use your Google Play points to buy what they call gems. And the gems will allow you to buy the collectible, which we all, we looked at today. The collectibles are the different characters that we looked at. So any of these characters, the Ghostbusters characters, any of the Crypnotics characters, any character that we looked at today that they have available on Veve, you can buy any of those through the app using your regular money on your debit, credit card, any credit that you have in the Play Store or iOS Apple Store.
Right.
So if you just want to start there, you can start there, Little Sassy. You can just buy the collectible, which is called an NFT, and then resell that inside the Veve market. So if that's all you want to do, the first half of the video is for you. If that's the part that you understand and you're not ready to branch out into the second part, then you can go back and just replay the first part of the video. If you want to try the second part, then just at the middle section, and once this uploads, because you can't edit this for 24 hours, so I can't touch the description for 24 hours, I'll put the timestamp at the top of where the second part of the video starts. Because again, I know it was a lot. I know it can be confusing, but you can just use the app to purchase collectibles and resell those inside the app. That is 100% fine. That is very similar to what we do now, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari. That's all that is. And you do use your regular fiat money, your dollar bills or euro, depending on what country you're in. You just use your regular dollars through the app on whatever card you place on file in the app store. So I hope that answers that question. And again, if you choose to do the second part, when you are buying digital currency through the Coinbase exchange, yes, again, you're using your own money with whatever payment you set up in Coinbase. I don't believe Coinbase lets you use your credit card. Things have changed because when I first set up my Coinbase account, you could use your credit card, and then it became this huge thing, and then you couldn't use your credit card anymore. So I know for sure it's your debit card that you can use in Coinbase. If you want to use your credit card, I would try it, but it's just your regular money from your regular bank account on Coinbase as well. Once you've purchased the digital currency, you can then just exchange that for another digital currency. Lisa says she just gonna make her man watch the video. This is a lot of info. Yes, it is. It is. And this is why I've hesitated for so long to even talk about this topic, because it is a lot of information. However, the sooner you get it, the sooner you understand it, the sooner we'll all be in Fiji arriving in our own private jets. That's all I'm trying to say. Or Tahiti, because Tahiti is the place I always say, where we going? We going to Tahiti, baby. So I'm just trying to make sure y'all got a jet to meet me in Tahiti. That's all I'm saying. Right. So we will touch on it again in future videos. You know, we're here every Tuesday and Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We were here daily, but you know, girls gotta rest and take some me time. Me and Rhonda was like, guess what? So
right.
We will definitely talk about it some more.
Well, I think this is great. I mean, because like I'm totally into the whole Veve thing because you know, I love several different characters of Marvel and
right.
all that kind of thing. I'm so totally into that. But I'm glad that we had this discussion because you know, there might be some other things I might want to dabble in later. Yeah. But right now, this is going to be something that's going to keep me occupied, child.
Yes.
And then I can pass it on to my granddaughter,
right?
Because she is a Harley Quinn fan, honey. If it says Harley Quinn, she wants
it. About it.
Yeah, she about that life.
In hindsight, now that I've talked myself to death, my throat is really hurting. We talk every day for an hour, but my throat never hurt like this. I probably should have just done the Veve app today. And then Ecomi next
on
Tuesday.
Another time. Yeah, another time. But you
I was so
back
excited.
over it at any given time.
Right.
And stuff. But yes, I'm here for this, honey. You see, I downloaded my app while you was talking. I'm like, you're going to do all this. I just need to walk through how to do the wallet, this, that, and other. Yes. And then, you know, I mean, that's simple. I can do that. My brain can absorb that.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm going to have to rewatch the video for anything else.
And just make sure you're following on Instagram. I will post from time to time different things. And then, of course, we will talk about Veve again, especially when they have a new drop. So you guys can be aware when the drop is so you can get in on that.
Right. And I'll definitely share what's going on in my world with Veve.
Yes.
So because I'm going to try to get started with that because I'm here for it. I am here for it.
Today is Thursday. I don't know if I'm having a live sale tomorrow. I do think we're having one at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but don't quote me. You'll be here on YouTube just because my daughter has like a virtual talent show, and I got to figure out how that works. They didn't really give us all of the information, so I will see. But if not, don't forget to tune into karaoke on the 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be myself and a plethora of other fun people, and you can participate in karaoke as well. I will drop the link in the live chat on the night, and if you want to jump on screen and sing with us, you definitely can.
This will be a hoot and a holler.
It's going to be a mess. I will also drop the link so you can pre-pick your song so you'll know on that night, not before. So you'll kind of be able to go through and decide what song you want so you can put the link and we'll have the words on the screen and all that fun stuff. So definitely make sure you come to that. Of course, make sure you are following Rhonda on the Pink Diva Studios here on YouTube and Instagram. She has Brunch with Diva every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then she does have Hump Day Happy Hour. Is it the 12th?
It's going to be on the 12th, 4:30 p.m. Central, 5:30 Eastern. And of course, that is a hoot and a holler. And so you don't want to miss that. Prizes, giveaways, fun. We have no specific topic. We talk about whatever audience participation is. You know, welcome. I also want to bring up the fact that on May 22nd, my Plush and Posh reseller group that is on Instagram. If you're a plus size, or even if you're not a plus size and you just want to know about something, join. No big deal. Just join. We just give you loads of information about plus sizes, what you're wearing Wednesday. We have Tip Tuesday or Tata Tuesday, where might be talking about bra size, how to fix the correct bra, or just giving you some tips. I do my meditation Mondays, my morning thoughts over there. Oh my God, we just have something different each day. But on the 22nd of May, we'll be having an IG Live plus size pre-Memorial Day sale. I mean, things are going to be up to 50% off. That starts at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. I believe it's 11 a.m. PST time. Okay. So that is I'm actually looking forward to that. I mean, we have had a lot of live sales, but this one is purely focused on plus sizes. We won't be doing larges and extra larges and extra larges and all that. It's going to go from 0x up until, I don't know, whatever size, probably 6x. So nice. It'll be new and gently used. We'll have shoes, accessories. I think we'll be doing 50 item showcase, and anywhere the price point is from 10 to, let me look. I think it's from $10 to $50. You get fast delivery. We'll have one central location for you to send your money to, and that will be Cash App. So it's not going to be all these different, all these different places that you can buy from. You're going to make your payment to one Cash App. So it's really going to be fun. I mean, we'll have some quality, stylish, and trendy plus size clothing, whether you're buying for yourself or whether you possibly buying for inventory. I know definitely I'll have some pieces that if you're buying for inventory, but it's nothing too pricey. Like I say, it's nothing over $50. Starts at 10, maybe even lower, but definitely it starts at 10. So May 22nd. Jot it down. I'll be posting it in my stories later. You'll probably see it a lot. You'll see it on my feed. You'll see it in the stories. You'll see my other admins posting it and their stories. And that's the Diva Curves TX, Snazzy Souls, Thrifty Redhead, Fupas and Fedoras, and Pompeii Ashley. All of us would be drowning our stories in this, because we really wanted to be the thing that people are interested in coming to check out. Because as I say, there's so many sales, which are great because I have become financially challenged at supporting all these other poshers. Because I always see something I like.
Of course.
But a lot of times I buy for inventory. Sometimes I buy for myself. But more than likely when I'm shopping for inventory. But this one, plus sizes, if you're trying to get into the plus size game, if you just want a cute outfit to give to gift someone or for yourself, IG Live Plus Sale pre-Memorial Day sale, May 22nd, 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 a.m. PST. Now I have talked y'all to death about that sale, but y'all not gonna forget. So, but that is one of the main things I have going on. Tonight, I will be in Clubhouse with Evolving Always and Evolving Always Productions on YouTube. We will be there, and I cannot remember the time, but I want to say 7
p.m. Eastern Standard, I believe.
7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, that sounds right. Because, I have to remember for me, because last night I was late to the Clubhouse because I was over here shooting pictures, and then I got my time confused.
You know what? I want to shout out to Evolving Always Productions. Thank you for writing me pizza, darling. I appreciate it so much. You guys sent it.
I need to remember to add that to my happy hour.
Yeah, I pinned it to the top today, trying to be like Derek, trying to be like Big Brother Derek.
Well, that's on your channel. I think I put it on my YouTube channel already, where you can buy.
I pinned it. This is what I'm telling you, because I put it in the chat on YouTube, and then I pinned it to the top of the chat, because you don't always look at the description while you're chatting, but it's always at the top of the live chat. I learned that from Derek, and I'm passing that on to you.
Okay, well, so I'll get with you, and we're gonna do that when we do my outro. Hey Liz, my child, how are you? How are you? Thank you for joining the end of the YouTube. But
she could have been here the whole time. She might not have been chatting.
Oh, no,
I got your back, girl. I got you.
So I tell you that I don't know. I think that's really all that I have coming up right now. Definitely look for Hump Day Happy Hour on the 12th. And I'm excited about that, as I always am, because it's Hump Day. It's the middle of the week, child, and we just want to, vent, not rant like someone else I know and love. Just vent.
And then lastly, of course, myself and Nisha from Geeky Niche will be hosting the Swagslayer Reseller webinar on May 29th from noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can buy tickets for that over at swagslayer.com. The link is also in the description box below. We'll be talking about Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and List Perfectly, along with Amazon and Inventory Labs. We'll be teaching on those things. It's not just a talk, but it's going to be a full presentation of all of those things. Plus, we'll be answering your questions about your specific selling platforms. We'll look at those platforms and give you tips on whatever your question is, either how to make it better, more profitable, whatever the case is. Anisha, again, is a 6-figure Amazon seller. She has a book. She does one-on-one coaching and mentoring. So you'll be able to access her for $25 for the ticket to enter in. And of course, myself, if you have questions about eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, or List Perfectly. What's up, Topher? How are you today?
You have a good one too, Topher.
Yes.
You have and Jules, you have the most amazing day as well.
Thank you for hanging out and sticking with us. I hope that you learned a lot about Veve, Augmented Reality, and Ecomi, and how you can use these items to make your life more profitable and build your wealth for the future. Yes. We will talk to you next time.
Secure the bags, honey. Secure the bags.
Yes,
bye. Y'all.